Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sunless Skies. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy to have you here with me as I bring a Kantan carry down. Let's see what we have. We're also very low on supplies. Let's buy some more, because, you know, we just, yeah, that's good. The Kantan carry, let's see what we can do over here. 38, that's terrible. Okay, well, let's listen to its last complaint and gain a sky story. It's always good to do that. I think they talk about, yeah, once saw a herd of Kantan carry mob a scorn fluke. Must have been 24 of them. So furious they impaled themselves on its spines to get at it. Interesting, it says 24 of them. I instinctively read 24 of them because it's like 2 tenths or 2 tens. 2 tens? 200s. 200? Does English not pluralize that? Because I say 200 years, not 200s. Although I'm pretty sure it might be grammatically correct to say 200s. Although that sounds really weird, so it's probably not. But let's buy that. Okay, off we go. Anyway, we're off. Let's not talk about dozens. This is not Pillars of Eternity. Also, how do I... Because the dozens are a faction. Where's the edge of this place? Is that the edge of this place? Anyway, we're going south. We're exploring new areas, and we have cannons for days, so it's like, it's fantastic. It's gonna be amazing. We also don't, well, we don't have many supplies, but, I mean, we have better than we had when we left Lustrum the first time around. So this just went for a lap around the isle, just to kill a Kantan carry. It's pretty good, though, because we know places where we can turn in those sky stories. And we are at Roots Ridge. That's an interesting way of... Oh, that's a mining place, isn't it? Let's see. Something that glisters. Glisters? Not glistens. Sure. What do I know? It is a mining place. Okay. Let's continue looking around. Because we're looking for Providence. I don't remember... something. It's a place. And we're going south. We're going about there, and then I'm returning back. Because I need some amount of, you know, progress in... Not progress, I guess, but, you know, I can't just, you know, dig in there, because then it's just going to take longer for me to explore the last little remnants here and there of places that we haven't been to. And there are some to the north, but I'm pretty sure we have seen everything there is to the north. Unless, of course, this town that we're looking for is in one of those little nooks. I really hope not, though. We have a thing over here. What the heck is that? That's something special. That's a horror on the other side. A papery sphere like wrapped sheets of dried skin drifts on the wind. Does it actually drift? Oh, look at that. It's a passage. I don't want the horror, though. Yeah. One of your crew dons their thermal sky suit and steps out into the cold. After a few minutes, they return, clutching an object that looks uncomfortably like a large wasp nest. Reckon it's a curator's egg, they say, carefully handing it to you. It looks delicate but has a heft to it, as if something dense is nestled beneath all the papery outer layers. I hope this... I'm gonna take the egg on board. I mean, we have a person who sprouts hairs from everywhere, so let's do that. Someone is in a busy port is sure to want it. Secured in the hold, one of your crew swallows the egg in a grease-stained blanket and wedges it into your hold. Sitting among crates and barrels, it looks more fragile than it did before. Eggs can be sold at St. Dominic's Station in London. That's probably in Albion. Wolvesey Station in New Winchester. And King's Idyll in Penn. I have no idea where Penn is. I have a curator's egg, though. Have I seen that before? Have I seen that reference somewhere? There's another one. But I don't know that I can carry it. That's bad. These unseasoned hours are screwing with me. I'm gonna need to throw them away. But they're so expensive. Oh, I can click them? I can hold, like, you click them, but it unselects that automatically. Okay, let's not go into there, then. Let's just get out of here, because that horror is a problem. There's 2 of them, though. That might be lucky. Either that or... Yep. Oh, crap. Okay. I can do you. Have I seen you before? That's pretty bad, isn't it? That's also pretty bad. Don't worry. I don't think it hurt me. That's not terrifying at all. Seriously, come on. I think we're good here. I did damage to myself, by the way. Didn't mean to. We did it. And we used up one of our supplies, which is good. Its wings are perforated and torn. Its head lolls like a broken toy. It is still. I can search for treasures or reduce my terror. No, I'm gonna search for treasures. The curator's wings have curled in death. Oh, right, these are curators. That's what they are. Swaddling its body. The lumps suggest concealed items, but you'll need to unfurl the wings to investigate. You and your crew don sky suits and head outside. I also have hiccups. I'm so sorry. This creature's wings were thin and battered even before you trained your weapons upon it. They tear when you unfold them. Its body is thin, the ridges of its ribs pressing through the patchy, dull fur. An old scar traces the shape of a sigil. I can't look at it, Captain. Makes my teeth sing. An engineer winces and turns away. Its wings are perforated and torn. Its head lolls. Let's examine the creature's collection. The curator carries items using a tight net harness. There is a fleshy, leathery quality to the fine cords. I got condemned equipment, which is good, because that it doesn't feel this, which means I will be able to get an egg. Hopefully I'll be able to get an egg. The net is fraying and easy to snap. It has been damaged by the contents. Unkind things. A carnivore's tooth, thick, long, and shaped to rip and gouge. The nameplate of a locomotive. Blasted beyond reading, twisted and torn. Its edges are raw. A perfect sphere, smooth to the touch and black as guilt. It seems out of place in this array, till you notice that your sky suit has eroded where you held it. Fortunately, it didn't, actually. So I'm just gonna get whatever's over here, and we're going back to north, because I can't do this again. One of your crew dons their thermal sky suit and steps out into the cold after a few minutes. Is it the same thing? I think it is the same thing. I'm gonna take the egg on board. And, yeah, that's pretty good. Now, I hear violins. And that's because of the horror. That's whatever that is. I'm not going there. So I'm going to Carillon. It's not the best place to be, but it is the closest one, apart from Lustrum. But specifically Carillon, because Carillon has... well, I can remove my terror there, but more importantly, I can sell my my unseasoned hours there. They can buy them. I think I can. Maybe I should go to New Winchester. Okay, let's pay attention here. That's a dead end. Okay, we got jaggedy crystals over here. I think they're crystals. They could be something else. Salome's Fall. Still haven't leveled up. It's going to be a little while, I would say. And that's a little bit more cargo space. Oh, we got something up here that we can't... I heard that. Oh, I can kill you. I think. Yeah, I'd rather not. You're gonna be a pain, and I am in a hurry. Also, that was sort of a marvelous move of mine to do what I did then, to sneak around. Oh, this is complicated. Can I go in through there? Nope, cannot. Okay, this thing is not a blockage. Man, what a complicated thing. You know, this crystal thing. Okay. I might be scaring it. Like, don't mess with me, I'll kill you. I think that might be a possibility. I wonder if there's something over here. This is looking very civilized. With all the shape of the stone and stuff like that. Also, that's looking like something. There's a locomotive. That's a Tackety. Hey, Tackety, do you want to mess with that guy? This is nothing. Okay. Don't mess with me, though. What are you doing? Go away. I think they do that so they can identify me. Because you need to shine your light on things to identify stuff. So let's not go to Carillon. Let's go to New Winchester. Because I know there I can sell things. And I can also have a cup of tea, I'm pretty sure. Which is going to allow me to reduce my terror. It's... Yeah, that guy's still around. The terror has been a nasty... There they go. Has been a nasty companion in this voyage to the east. I did basically underestimate the how powerful it is. Because before, for some reason, in the first like 10 episodes, I was just going around, and I think it's because I hadn't been to any port, and the first time we were visit a port in, I think, a month. And there were so many ports that we hadn't visited, and so many ports around. Oh, it's loading something. That was reducing my terror significantly. So, okay, how do I want to approach this? So that's probably why. Yeah, I think I might have done a good choice here in coming to New Winchester instead. And then from here we're going north to the Palmier Circus, because that's where we're supposed to go. Anyway, even though we do have to visit the south. As soon as I get rid of my unseasoned hours, though, that's good. I could put them in the bank, or I could just sell them. I suppose selling them is probably the best thing, because they are relatively common as far as I can tell. The things we've mined. Let's see. Let's see what it does. It didn't look like it was turning around to me. I don't see the... I don't know what to call this thing. Probably has a name. Do I still have... I still have one of these. Why are you... I would need to try that. I don't know. Or I need to look into it. I don't want to learn... I don't want to learn what happens when that reaches 0. Because it should refill. Or maybe it doesn't. Because I'm thinking... I'm thinking you use one of these things to fill that. However, this indication might just mean how full this item over here is. So once it reaches 0, you're done. And this item disappears. So you might be eating out of this one, and not eating out of your... whatever it is that you have over there. Yeah. Can I investigate the black box? Anything else? Consult an academic. I can. Pick the lock myself. I mean, that's unlikely, but... Sell the box? No. I'm gonna consult an academic, because you guys remember this box? That's the main quest over there. He comes recommended by several acquaintances. He gives you his rarefied opinion if you have an unusual trophy from your journeys to share with him. And I do. The academic is wild-haired and scatterbrained, but his expertise is undeniable. He provides a wild hypothesis. We know that judgments, the suns, made the laws that govern all things. Those laws are enforced most vigorously wherever their light can reach, but a container like this might thwart their sight. If I wanted to exclude something from certain laws of the heavens, I would hide it in a box like this. Oh. Okay, that doesn't tell me much, but... Captain Whitlock brought it on board. Yeah, I remember that before. I mess with that. I can consult another academic? Why would I do that? I think that might be just storytelling. Anyway, let's look over here. So we got some prospects. Let's see. Crates of munitions. Do I have any? Because no, I don't. Then where does that go? Lustrum. No, they always want munitions. Dang it, Lustrum. I have another I have one thing already with them. I don't have munitions. That's a problem. That's for Lustrum. Literature for Traders Wood. What is that? Ministry approved literature. I have some in the bank. I only have 3 though. But that's something to sell. That's not too bad. Where is it? A Trader Wood lies in the southeast of New Winchester. Oh, that's a new area. Yeah, I can get that. It's just a weird sound. No bargains here. There are no ever any bargains in here. So we got Victoria's Market, which means I will buy that. Not amazing. And I will put these in there. Just click. Not you. Where can I buy you? Sell you? It's here. It's here that I can sell you. Good. So I'll bring that because we are eventually going to go south. Well, if we go south, we can pass through here, so it's not a big deal. And I think yeah, I want to, yeah, that's good. I like it. Nope, I'll have to go in there. I'll just do this like so. So explore is for G. There you go. And I can repair my locomotive, which is pretty cheap. How much? 12. Yeah. That's pretty good. My hull quality is the best. And then I have all things over here. I will buy 1 fuel and just be done with that. I should probably buy... Yeah, we'll be back south again, so it's not a big deal. Because we're going north immediately and then coming back. So... An eggmonger. The sign over the small stall at the far end of the platform is rife with mistakes. I would imagine that's typos. But yeah, mistakes. Also, typo is probably a word that doesn't exist before probably the internet, but I would say definitely before typing is a thing. Which at this stage is already a thing. No, is it? The press didn't work with... There were no typing machines here. When was the first typing machine, I wonder? Another thing that I need to look into. Anyway, the sign over the small stall at the far end of the platform is rife with mistakes. How is it possible to commit so many errors when writing the word "I buy eggs"? The man behind the stall wears a crooked hat and a tattered coat. He's wearing a coat, not a coke. He is in possession of more twitches than teeth. Care to sell some eggs, Captain? I buy them. He points to that sign proudly. I can sell the eggs. I can sell all my eggs. Let's sell all of my eggs. Advice for captains. Locomotives. You now have enough money to buy a better locomotive. Every locomotive supports different equipment configurations. Equipment configurations. They also vary in the amount of cargo or crew they can carry and handle a little differently. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't... Yeah. To buy one, visit the Wolseley yard. Okay, thank you. I know. That's a lot of money, actually. I like that. You place your eggs on the counter, only for the man to knock one of them off with his elbow. He catches it as it falls, demonstrating luck, not coordination. He then searches around under the stall with the egg tucked precariously, I should say, under his arm. Eventually, he gives up looking for a container to stow it in and just places the eggs on the floor behind him. He will no doubt trip over one and shatter the lot. He digs in his pockets, pulling out handfuls of coins and depositing them on the counter. When he has finished, he gives you a nervous smile. The transaction is apparently concluded. I don't know what why he's nervous about the smile there, but let's look at our chance to buy A locomotive. So we have the Parseval class courser. But the problem with that... The problem with that is these slots. So I would have 2 slots for... Let's see. So I have that and I have... What the... Wait, what? You mean to tell... What? Oh, right. I have only 1 slot for this, but then I gain whatever that slot is, which wouldn't be too bad of a problem, because I can deal with this. Let's see. So the damage is 5 for a hit of 8. This damage is 10 for a hit of 30, so this is just better. So I could throw away that one, and we have room for that. The problem is then I would lose the shielding capabilities, which maybe isn't an issue. I would gain a breed slot, though, so that wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing. What is that slot up there? That's an energy slot. What is that slot up there? That's a scout slot. Okay. So if I could get 2 energy slots, which I can't, that'd be fantastic, because I could use these 2 at the same time. Yeah. And then we have fuel efficiency, I would say, and we have crew, and that's also another problem, although this probably requires less crew just in general. It's a problem because I would want to go to Lustrum before buying this, and it holds less things, so yeah, it's bad because these things, yeah, I don't like that. So I want to save up for one of these 2 just in general. I like this one because it's all golden, and yeah, so just, you know, of course. It does have 2 slots over there, which is interesting. I wonder what it gives up. It doesn't show the scout slot? I wonder. Anyway, this looks a lot better, though. Yeah, this over here is a lot better. So that one, I mean, I wouldn't mind having this one as well. It's very, yeah. No, wait. I thought I was comparing these 2. So this one is kind of nice. This one over here adds some armor, at no expense of anything, I would say, and it adds a lot of hull, which is just it's a mean machine over here. Yeah, I would say this one is the one I want. This over here. Sounds good to me. Let's see. So in the bank, we have everything, and I think we have all the things done. So we're not going to buy anything right now. Oh, wait. That's in Port Haven, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to bring the crockery with us, because we're leaving this place, and we're going north to, well, Victoria's Hall, for sure, but to the other thing, the place with the circus. And it's all going to be fine. So I'm really surprised, actually, that, I mean, the left click here, the big cannon, is good for... Oh, this is bad. Maybe. The big cannon does a lot of damage, but the other thing, the right click, is the little pew 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 pew, is really good. The sky is wrong, it reads. This is not where you were meant to be. Was it a trick of the mists? Has a wind carried you astray? Have the heavens themselves turned on their axis? I can painstakingly retrace my path, or I can push forward into stranger skies and hope that somewhere beyond you'll find familiar territories again. I'll do that. I don't know what this is supposed to be. You pick your way back across the sky while the hours tick by and your crew grows fretful. Eventually, your chart and your surroundings align again. You continue your weary journey. And I've lost 2 fuel. That's kind of terrible. Also, I think we're about to learn what happens when you run out of fuel. So my terror has gained... Yeah, that's pretty bad. Maybe we're about to learn? I don't know if Victory Hall sells anything. It did decrease my terror, so that's good. I imagine if we had chosen the other one, we would have been teleported to another place. So let's turn in Savage Secrets. Deliver the report reports is what I want. I have 6 of them. And she's going to say the same thing. Oh, and also I'm getting a... Oh, I delivered all of them at the same time. I gained 600. That's lovely. That is fantastic. Oh, he doesn't have shops. Oh, he doesn't have shops. It also doesn't save my game, which probably has something to do with why it doesn't save the game. The fact that it doesn't have shops. I'm going full steam. Come on. Okay. We have learned what happens. You're low on fuel. The high wilderness is cold. Once you run out, you'll only have a few opportunities to remedy these before you freeze to death. You can buy more at most ports to check if a port sells fuel. Select it on the chart. Oh, really? What do you mean, select it on the chart? Select it where? Like this. Sells supplies. Sells fuel and supplies. Ah. That's really cool, actually. That's really cool. Okay, so let's buy... Let's go over here. And nothing new happened, although we did spend some days trying to figure out what was going on. Let's buy some fuel right there. That should be enough. That's more than enough, actually. Let's buy more supplies. And let's leave back north. But let's leave next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sunless Skies. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.